Red accidentally created this creature, and now he wants to get rid of all of the Rainbow Friends characters. Let's see what's he gonna do. Why is everyone running?
I don't know, but I'm not sticking around to find out. It's
Look
too
at them,
bad.
they are so terrified. Whoa, what's that character? What is he doing with Green?
Green, should we help
Oh
him?
no.
He's a gunner.
Just throw Green as a bowling ball.
Orange, don't stop running. It'll catch you next.
Oh my god. He got green, blue, and orange. And Red is running away.
What's everybody yelling about?
Just hide in your vent. Oh my god. Only Red left.
You're the one I've been hunting for. The evil genius that turned me into this. And
Turned you
ruined my
into
life
this?
forever. Back before I was transformed into this monstrosity,
we want to know your story.
I was a humble painter. Nothing fancy. Every day I would sit on our porch and paint the ocean. It soothed me. It made me
It's a
feel
very
whole.
normal life.
I dreamed of becoming a world-famous artist, seeing my work in museums, in galleries, selling it for tens of thousands of dollars.
Yeah, he got passion and dreams.
That would never happen.
What turned him to that monster?
At least it won't now. Painting didn't prove to be as much of a moneymaker as I had hoped. I was
Yeah.
a great artist, but making a living was hard. And after a while,
That's right.
I lost more money than I had made. My house was bursting at the seams with boxes full of my unsold art. No one wanted to buy them because they said I used too many colors and the landscapes were unrealistic. I could barely
Who makes the color of the sky green?
stand to look at
That's
it.
so
I was
wrong.
a total failure. A fact my wife wouldn't let me forget. Just like
Yeah.
my paintings, the bills started piling up too.
Needs to
My
find
wife was
another
working
job.
2 jobs trying to help us make ends meet, but it still wasn't enough. She started to resent me, and I don't blame her. I would resent me too.
Lots of bills
I felt
to
like
pay.
a freeloader trying to make my impossible dreams come true while she kept us afloat. She demanded that I get a real job that actually brings in money. So,
Okay.
I decided to become a fisherman and sell my catches at the local farmer's market, since I love the ocean so much. I
So he's gonna be a fisherman and keep the other thing as a hobby.
liked being on the water, but each day away from painting on my canvas felt like torture. I wanted to draw and be creative. The
You
boat
can
was
just
dreary
draw while
and
fishing.
muted. I wanted to live a life of vivid rainbow colors. So, against the best wishes of my boss, I started sneaking my art supplies on the boat and painting something new every day, each better than the last. But
That's
that
a
made
good
me start
thing.
to neglect my duties as a fisherman. I barely caught anything, and what I did catch was small and
no.
sickly. No one would pay good money for it, so I decided
So he wasn't concentrating about fishing and he was just
to
drawing.
go further down the coast for some bigger catches. I went way far away from the usual fishing spots.
What are those colors in the water?
So far, I almost made it to Oddworld. It was just downstream of the Rainbow Friends play place, and believe it or not, it worked. The fish
Got a
looked
huge
little
fish.
strange to me, but they got the job done. It was
Red,
doubtful they'd
yellow,
see
green.
Just in time for the farmer's
What
market
are
the next
those
day.
fish?
I was ecstatic. If I could bring in enough money, I'd be able to pay the bills, and my wife might
looks
finally
so
forgive
weird.
me. I was ready to make bank. But it seems that folks were a little put off by the fish's
Yeah, the
appearance.
fishes look so
They
weird.
say any publicity is good publicity, right? Well, it turns out that's not true. Everyone was grossed out by the strange fish, and I didn't have a single customer.
Yeah, you got some weird fish with you.
I didn't even sell an anchovy. But hey, at least I had dinner for a while.
Okay.
I, for one, didn't care about how the fish looked.
Is your
After
wife gonna
all,
eat
It
that?
tasted the same to me, but my wife felt differently. She refused to eat it. She said I was somehow even a worse
Oh,
fisherman
no.
than a painter. I felt horrible. I couldn't provide
She should just motivate him instead of telling him that.
anything for her, not even one measly meal. After that, things got pretty bad between us.
Yeah.
On top of it, I started feeling strange. I was feeling a lot angrier than
You were
usual.
so sad.
But I was also feeling a lot stronger.
A blue
Meanwhile,
fish?
the fish got weirder and weirder. They started to be larger and even more colorful. Unnaturally colorful. I'd
That's
never
so
seen anything
bad.
like it. But
Yeah.
they were all I could catch. The pollution in the area was already pretty bad. What
Did someone just drop the colors into the ocean?
this seemed different somehow. With no one
They look
buying
like
my
the
fish,
Rainbow
I was
Friends.
forced to get rid of my inventory as best I could. At least they didn't go to waste. Even with everything falling apart, I kept painting. It was the only thing that brought me peace. But even that started to feel different. I couldn't get this strange fish out of my head. It's like my mind was consumed with
so
colors,
wrong.
and the pictures in my head became harder and harder to paint. And my anger continued to get worse, almost uncontrollably. I just started calling it abstract.
Look at him. I think something weird is gonna happen to him.
I threw caution to the wind.
Is he
and entered an
transforming
art
or
fair.
something?
The grand prize was $1,000, and boy, could I use that money! I'd be able to pay off some of our
You
debts,
won't win the
save our
competition
house,
with that
save my
painting.
marriage
Are you
even.
kidding?
But as hard as I tried, I didn't even place. Clearly, these idiots had no idea what true art was. I was overcome with rage, and I lost control.
So
I went on a
angry
total
now.
rampage, ruining everyone
He's
else's art
destroying
out of
all of the
jealousy,
paintings.
Destroying the entire
No,
fair.
please stop.
That day ended up being the worst of my life. After that, things fell apart.
think his wife
completely.
gonna leave
I
him
lost
now.
My wife. I lost the house, and I could feel myself losing my humanity as well.
There's no
I didn't
place
even
to
want
go
to paint
now.
anymore. Why would I? I'd never be any good. So that night, I went to the only place that ever helped me clear my head.
Okay.
This colorful pollution of some kind. It had almost taken over the ocean near us. I was beginning to come ashore. Who could do such
so
a thing?
wrong.
Dumping waste and
I
chemicals
think he's gonna transform now.
into the ocean, where we get our food, where some people get their livelihood, where there were living creatures. But this wasn't your regular trash or oil spill. I had no
Oh, we
idea
got him
what
now!
it was.
What's happening to me? What's happening to me?
The rainbow infection is getting all over his body. No.
Somehow the colors, something took
Look
over
at
me.
him now.
I felt power coursing through my veins. A dark
He
power.
looks so freaking
All I
scary
wanted
now.
was my old life back. But instead, I became a monster. I was
Yeah.
terrified. I was confused. I was angry. I needed to find the source and exact my revenge
I think he's gonna get rid of Red because he's the reason.
upon whoever did this to me.
Yeah.
And the colors led back here. It seemed
told
as
you
though
guys
someone
it's
had been
Red.
dumping them into the ocean.
Fine, I admit it. It's all my fault.
Yeah.
I attempted to make a device that would split the color from a rainbow friend, so I could transform myself back into a human. But alas, no matter how many times I tried, it wouldn't take enough color. I tried it on the other rainbow friends
So
too,
this color
but with no
splitter
luck.
just took
Needless
some
to say,
colors from
I
him,
ended up with a
but
lot of
didn't
extra
change him
color.
to a
I had
human.
to dispose of them somehow, and I couldn't just throw suspicious barrels of toxic color into the dumpster.
It was you! You
So
did
you
this
throw
to
it into
me!
the
I didn't know
ocean?
that would happen. I figured if the colors were extracted, they wouldn't have any powers anymore. And you should have known better than to eat radioactive fish.
Yeah.
What? You're trying to
That's
trick
so
me.
bad.
I'm not. I know what it's like to want to be human again. That's why I created the color splitter in the first place.
You said it yourself. It doesn't work. And that's what got me into this mess. You can't fool me!
Help him, please, Red. You're
You
the
did it
reason
to
he's a
me.
monster now. He's gonna destroy that door. Okay.
You really thought you could run from me?
Use anything to stop him. The color splitter?
You want it? Come and get it.
Just pushed him. Whoa. And he's in the color splitter now. Oh no. Did it work? Whoa.
Hello? Are you there? Finally, it worked. You're
He's back to his human form.
free from the grasp of the rainbow. Perhaps now I can even set myself free. How did it feel? Did it hurt? How does it feel to be human again?
What's happening here? He just melted.
I guess
think he
I'll
failed.
never find out.